So I'm headed to work. Today is the first day on the job. I'm excited. I stopped by my old employer, my old union job, and I said hi to everybody today. And they greeted me with open arms, as well as the manager did too. He even offered me a job, kind of. When I went in there, he said, well, why didn't you call up here first and check with us and see if we were? I said, I did, but the other manager that was here that you guys just relieved or you moved him to another location, kind of did a little bit of a lateral shift. He said there were no openings at the time. And the parts manager that was there, even though he's not really the parts manager no more, he's the overall manager of the location of service. He said, well, why didn't you call me? You never pissed me off. You never made me mad. I would have hired you right away. You're a good worker. I said, well, I didn't know. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I didn't know. And he said, yeah. He said, over the next couple months, we're actually looking to start a second shift here. These guys are working 3 or 4 hours overtime a day, and they just can't keep up with all the work. And he said, I'd love to have you back working here again. So I said, man, that's wild, because I just got a new job going to work at a truck center, semis, heavy stuff. And he's telling me, no, we'd love to have you back here working for Hertz. They're a big multi-billion-dollar company and stuff, but it's kind of surreal to be wanted by somebody finally, rather than where I was at before, at Billywood Ford in Jena, Louisiana, where you just feel like another damn number, like you ain't worth nothing. And you are often reminded that you're an employee and you're expendable there. So stay in your lane, which that's no way to treat an employee, but that's how you feel there. So it's nice to have somebody that appreciates you and wants you to be there for the quality work that you put out. So I've got other options as well. If anything falls apart with this place, I don't think it will. I think it'll be a good fit. But if anything falls apart with this place, I have other options, and that's nice. So it was nice seeing the guys at the old shop. I missed them. I missed the camaraderie, the friendship. It's part of probably the most of what I missed about moving away for the last year and then coming back. And they were Matt. He's gonna post a picture of on Instagram. I lost like another 5-10 pounds from when I was here, but in the last year overall, I really haven't lost that much weight. I've been focusing on helping everybody else and coaching everybody else and doing all these experiments and trying out all different types of sweeteners and all this other stuff that people don't want to try out, but they want to know what happens to me. So with me building an audience and trying to be an educational person in general, I'll try anything. I've tried all kinds of stuff. I've tried vegan keto. I've tried regular veganism. I've tried all kinds of stuff just because people wanted to see how it would affect me. And I give back to my audience, but I'm starting to get to the point now where I'm kind of doing more for me, and that's the most important part. And when I met Matt was, I don't know, Matt's like 6'4", 6'5", something like that. He might even be taller, I'm not sure. He's about, I think at the time he was about 315, 330 pounds. And some of you may not know the story, but I would walk across the shop and I'd say, come here, buddy, give me a hug. Because he's a big old boy. You don't want to make him mad. Big old country boy, corn-fed boy. And I said, come here, buddy, give me a hug. He would look at me like, this guy's weird, man. I'm just a big old teddy bear. No homo, no gayness or nothing like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that's not what I was after with this. I was just being friendly. And I did it a couple times, and after I've done it, I did it a few times, he kind of came up to me and he put his arm around me and he said, all right, how's that? And I said, all right, that works for me. And then we became really good friends. We would stop, sit down at lunch and talk together, go out, have a few beers together. And he was wondering how I was losing so much weight. And I said, keto. And I said, just eat green veggies and as much meat as I possibly want, and I just lose weight. And he said, man, I think I could do that. I want to try it. So he started kind of nonchalantly trying it. And he started losing weight. Dude was like, dude, I've lost 10 pounds in the last week. And I was like, man, I'm telling you, this stuff works, man. It really does. And then it was like, could I just do this without like all the veggies and stuff? Can I just eat meat only, like steak and stuff like that, and have a couple beers every once in a while? And I said, dude, you gotta live your life, man. There's nothing wrong with just eating meat. Nothing in the world wrong with just eating meat. And if you want to have a few beers from time to time, make an exception for that, but make sure you go right back to what you were doing. Always go back to where you're grounded at. And he said, that sounds good. He said, it sounds like something I can do. So he started doing it. And we'd talk, and he'd ask me questions all the time, and I'd line him out and teach him about different things. And, a lot of it he kind of figured out on his own as well. And he would just do it. And now he's going to the gym, taking pictures, putting them on Instagram all the time. He's down to like 230 or 240 pounds or something like that, and he looks good. He looks really good. And then when he saw me today, he said, let's take a standing next to each other and we'll flex, So I got pretty big arms. I'm just genetically blessed where I don't have to work out a lot like most people do to get big arms, big chest, big back. So I'm standing next to him flexing, and I could go weeks without working out, and my arms still measure my arms. I've got like 18 and a half, 19-inch arms, not working out, not being in the gym. And then when I'm in the gym, constantly between 20, 21 inch arms, and I'm standing next to him flexing, and he's like, man, maybe I could be as big as you one day. And it just made me feel good, the fact that you just feel appreciated for the work you do, the time that you put in. And it's nice when people recognize you for helping them in their ketogenic journey, and just reassuring that what you're doing is making an impact in the world and in people's lives and stuff like that. And just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Don't give up. Seeing people like him is what really makes my day. And I enjoy the fact that I got to see him again after so long, and get to see this seed that I planted. And now he's posting about hashtag keto strong, hashtag keto made, all over Instagram and stuff. And he gives his success to it, and he makes it what it is, which is super, super powerful. So I love it. I love these kind of stories. I love when people get success like this. And I'm hoping that he keeps sharing it with as many people as he possibly can. He shared it with his mother. His mother's lost a bunch of weight, and she's doing good now with her medical conditions. His aunt, the same way. He shared it with his aunt. His aunt, she's lost a ton of weight. She watches my YouTube channel. You'll see her comment sometimes. It's amazing how you can help one person the right way, and then they can help many other people, and you don't even realize the impact that you've made on other people's lives just by putting in a little bit of effort and caring, just sharing the word. That's all. Anyway, I'm headed to work, and it's kind of a little bit of traffic out here right now. I'm supposed to be there at 3 o'clock, but it's 2, and I'm about 15 minutes away. So I wanted to get on here and say hi to you guys. I'm not going to be on as much as I normally am, but there's some things that I do want to get done daily. Basically, my schedule is from 3 p.m. to 11:30, and Fridays and Saturdays I don't have to work. Just Monday through Friday. I think sometimes on Saturday they'll have you come in. I work second shift, and I should have plenty of time in the morning to get videos and stuff done. And I'm not used to going to bed until midnight anyway, so it doesn't really change my schedule all that much, except I'm making money in the middle of the day now instead of in the early part of the day to midday, or mid to late day. So it's just a little shift, a little temporary shift. That's all. I wanted to say good afternoon to you guys. I hope you all have a great day, and just be blessed. Thank you. I appreciate it.